If you look at the current Toronto Maple Leafs roster, you might find some similarities to the 2009-10 Chicago Blackhawks. The duo of Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews is the Toronto Maple Leafs version of Mitch Marner and Auston Matthews, while Patrick Sharp and Marian Hossa resemble John Tavares and William Nylander. Of course, there are some differences as no one can compare to Matthews' scoring ability, but all four are the core of their teams from an offensive standpoint. Chicago finished the season third in goals made, which is currently where the Leafs find themselves. However, their only issue was in save percentage, where they finished 23rd in the league. Currently, the Leafs are 22nd in this category, so they have an easy time scoring goals but a hard time stopping shots. The only positive with the Blackhawks that campaign was that they were only 5th in the league in goals conceded, so at least they had a great ability to limit shot attempts. ESPN.com stats. Toronto Maple Leafs can hopefully replicate the Blackhawks' 09-10 season. It makes sense that the Blackhawks' defense helped limit opportunities, as they had Duncan Keith, Brent Seabrook, Dustin Byfuglien and Niklas Hjalmarsson on the blue line. These are four of the toughest players to play against, so if they paired this with an all-star goaltender, they might never have lost a game. Instead, they relied on Cristobal Huet and Antti Niemi throughout the season, but still managed to win a Stanley Cup. Toronto's offense lines up well with Chicago's, but the reason that organization was a dynasty was because of the blue line. They were able to have an average goalie on the roster and still win championships, because they focused on elite defense to balance their high-level offensive talent. Unfortunately, this is where the Leafs missed the mark, and it will likely cost them this season. They are obviously on a similar path when it comes to goals made and save percentage, but their defense will really have to step up if they have any chance, and that looks difficult now that the NHL trade deadline has passed. While the Blackhawks had Seabrook and Keith, the Leafs have Morgan Rielly and TJ Brodie. This is a huge fall, and I can't believe this organization hasn't caught onto this problem yet. I know it's a lot easier said than done to go out and get a top-tier defender, but it's not impossible. NHL GMs love acquiring high-quality draft picks, prospects and talent like Mitch Marner, John Tavares or William Nylander, so it's quite possible they could have done something.